Hey guys, what is going on? This is Peteonthebeat. In this video I would like to show you a quick arm training session that I filmed today. It is pretty specific because the whole routine is based around 2 supersets, like literally 2 supersets, but the pump is insane and I definitely encourage you to give this routine a try because it's pretty simple, anyone can do it, and on the other hand it's extremely effective, especially if you have hard time to improve the development of your arms. So without further ado, I would like to start with the first superset right now on the screen. Bam! So as you can probably see guys, the first superset is based around rope cable extensions and inclined preacher curls with dumbbell. Both of them exercises are favorite of mine. So a thing that I would like to point for both of these exercises is the fact that I do not move a lot of weight. Basically for the whole routine I do not move a lot of weight, and even though I do only 2 supersets, like literally 2 supersets during the whole session, I do a lot of sets, like 6 to 8 on both of these, and I use like 12 to 15 reps. You're gonna be able to see this on the footage. As long as for the rope cable extensions, I try to keep my body as close as I can to the actual cable. I definitely feel a lot better stimulation. I keep my back arched and I try to extend at the bottom of the movement for the most part. I do not try to hold the movement, but I try to keep the constant tension of the muscle, and I also definitely try to do everything possible in order to get the full range of motion. So 6 to 8 sets, around 12 to 15 reps. I use light to moderate weight, as you can probably see, and I really try to warm up my joints. As long as for the first 2 to 3 sets I really try to warm up my triceps, my joints, and on the other hand I also try to throw as much blood as possible into the triceps. Now we are moving to the other part of the first superset, and this is basically the inclined preacher curl, as I've mentioned. Again, I use light to moderate weight, and a little detail that I would like to point out is the fact that I actually play a little bit with the angle. So what I mean by this guys is the fact that for the first 2 to 3 sets on this exercise I basically use more of an inclined angle. For example, angle that is perfect for incline presses and that type of stuff. But on the next 4 sets I actually use the angle that is perfect for the dumbbell presses for shoulders, the military press angle, if I can put it like this. So another thing that I would like to point out for the inclined preacher curl is the fact that I really try to focus on the whole contraction, but I actually try to get the best stretch possible, because the area where I feel most of the pain is at the bottom of the movement. The cat is going to mess up my angle. The cat is behind the camera actually. Right now I'm about to show you the cat. She's filming me right now. I guess she quit. Bam. So the second to last superset of this routine guys is based around standing concentrated curl. They call it Arnold curl. I'm pretty sure you're already familiar with this fact. Another favorite of mine, as long as for biceps. And the tricep part of this superset is a superset by itself. This is inclined French presses supersetted with closed grip tricep press with the easy bar curl. The detail that I would like to point out, and I definitely encourage you to experiment with this, but I also want to point out that this is definitely not the perfect grip for everybody, and this is definitely not the perfect grip for every exercise. I prefer to use more of a suicide grip, like the thumbless grip. If you're familiar with this, they call this the suicide grip. When I use this exact grip, it's like I'm stimulating a lot bigger areas of both of my triceps. This is the main reason. But if you prefer to use the regular grip, I definitely encourage you to use the regular grip. I believe both of them are safe, but I'm able to stimulate a lot bigger area as long as for my triceps. So I prefer to stick with the thumbless, aka suicide grip. So again, as you can probably see guys, I definitely do not move a lot of weight. My goal is not to move a lot of weight. I'm not a power lifter. My goal is to get the best pump possible. As long as for the bicep part of the second superset, the concentrated curls, I always prefer to use the Arnold version. I definitely believe the results that I get are uncomparable to the regular version that you use your inner thigh in order to isolate your biceps. But on the other hand, if you believe that version works more effectively for your personal needs, I definitely encourage you to stick with what works for you. So I guess on this part you can do some type of a personal adjustments, if I can put it like this. But the thing that I would like to give you guys as a tip If, for example, you prefer to use the Arnold version, this is a killer tip. This is actually the whole technique. Keep your humerus bone as stable as you can. Basically avoid any type of swinging or movement, or at least do everything possible in order to avoid any type of swinging or movement in your humerus bone. And again, try to get a full range of motion. This is actually what will make the whole pump. And on the other hand, this is also what will make the whole movement a lot more painful. So right now I'm about to show you the pump and a little bit of flexing and a little bit of additional footage of this routine, me training and whatnot. So yeah guys, this is basically everything I wanted to say. Besides this, you can follow me on Instagram. Instagram is instagram.com/Peteonthebeat. Also feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content and whatnot. You can visit my website, that is Peteonthebeat.com. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up for now. I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more and good luck with making them gains. Peace.